Hey, I'm Michael B2 Lighting Effects, and today we're going to check out 3 different bubble machines. So let's get our lemons and apples and that, see which are going to be good. Here's an orange. One of them is going to be an orange. One's going to be a lemon, and one's going to be an apple. Okay, now let's start with, well, first of all, I got to unpack all this stuff, so give me a minute while I unpack everything. Okay, we got them all unpacked. I'm going to put the coffee back down. We'll get some bubble fluid. And put some bubble fluid in these. Where do I put it? I guess I just pour that right in there. Okay. Easy enough. Because that's good. Then we'll pour some into this one. I hope I put this in the right spot. If not, oh well. Teaches me to not read the instructions. And then this one, I know where it goes. I've played with this one a lot. Put that right in here. Go. All right. You know, I better put a little more. Yeah, put a little more in here. And put a little more in this one. Now, let's see how they work. We have the BUBBLETRON, well, starting from low to high. We have the American DJ Easy Bubbles 2. Then we have the American DJ, otherwise known as ADJ, BUBBLETRON. And then we have the BUBBLETRON Go, which is battery operated, AC only, and AC only. Let's start. I'm not sure how we're going to demonstrate these things, but we're just going to do it. I'm going to shoot the bubbles. I'm going to shoot the bubbles this way. No, I'm going to shoot them. I don't know where to shoot them. I'm going to figure this out and I'll get right back to you. Okay, we decided to turn this thing this way so you can see the bubbles going that way. So let's start with the American DJ Easy Bubbles, very inexpensive bubble machine, and let's see how they perform. These all have a fan in them to help blow the bubbles. And where's the on switch? Here it is. This is the Easy Bubbles 2. All right, I'm going to say feet-wise, it's coming out to about here. And by the way, I do know if you have this up high, they seem to go a lot farther. So I'm going to say maybe 5 feet. Not too bad. Good. All right, that's Easy Bubbles 2. Turn that one off. I'm going to get my coffee out of the way of the bubbles. And we will put that here. Okay, now, that is the Easy Bubbles 2. Let's go to the BUBBLETRON. Turn that one on. We're making a bubble mess here. There we go. Okay, they're a little bit smaller bubbles. They're nicer bubbles. I don't think I have enough fluid in that machine though. Let me put some more fluid in there. I like this. This one is a nice machine. There we go. Oh yeah, look at that. This one is definitely goes quite a bit farther. I'm going to say it's going all the way over to here. I'm going to say this is going, Woody, you're getting all bubbles on you. That's probably 10 feet. That's a pretty good length. Now, you know what, though? You put one of these outside during a wedding or some type of event. If you got a slight breeze going on and the breeze is going this way, you put the bubble machine over here and just let the wind carry the bubbles all the way over. It looks amazing. Look at those bubbles. That looks pretty impressive. All right, that is the BUBBLETRON, which is about double the price of the Easy Bubbles. So you're paying for that, too. Let me put the coffee over here. There we go. Now we're going to go with the BUBBLETRON Go. The nice thing about this one, I've not seen it in action, is it's AC or battery operated. And it also comes, let me find it here. This comes with a wired remote. That's the BUBBLETRON. This does not come with any type of remote at all. This is the Easy Bubbles 2. But again, this is very low cost. This is a little more expensive than this one, but also gives you better performance. So it's, whatever you want to do. If you have a real tight budget, you go with this one. If you got a little extra money to spend and you want a wired remote to trigger this like from a little, 10 feet away, you go with this one. Now, here's the cordless one. Do I just turn that on? Well, wait a minute. Let's try the remote on that. Here's the remote. Here we go. You plug the remote in. Duh. Of course you got plugged in. And then just set that on top. Here's the little thing to trigger it. You can walk away 20, 25 feet with this thing. It's got 2 buttons on it. Not sure why. Let's see what they do. Here's button number 1. Okay, here's button number 2. Oh, I gotta turn it on. Forgot about that. Okay. BUBBLETRON Go, button number 1. There we go. Okay. This is doing the same exact performance as the original BUBBLETRON. Let's see what button number 2 does. Oh, it turns it off. All right, button number 1 turns it on, button number 2 turns it off. So, this is doing the same thing as this one. The BUBBLETRON is about twice the price of Easy Bubbles 2. This one, tag on about $80 more for that battery operated mode. However, if you're like in the middle of nowhere, let's say you're a photographer or a videographer and you want these bubbles out in the middle of the desert or anywhere or on a lake, okay, you don't have electricity. Nice advantage, you got battery in there that makes it all portable to throw bubbles anywhere you want. So there you go. I'm not going to give this an apple, orange, or lemon thing because they're all good. The BUBBLETRON Go, you pay a little more money for that one, but you do have the wireless remote. This one here, there's no wired remote or wireless remote, but it gives you a lot of good bubbles. This one here does the same thing as the BUBBLETRON Go, and it comes with a wired remote, and we have got bubbles all over this place. By the way, you can use any bubble fluid you want for all 3 of these bubble machines, or any bubble machine, but let's say they're popping a little prematurely. They're just not lasting quite as long as you want them to. What you can do is get a quart of this, just mix a little bit, here's our bubble fluid. You mix a little bit of this in with the bubble fluid. You're gonna have to experiment to see how much to put in it. And this is simply called vegetable glycerin. It's glycerin, that's all it is. You mix some of that in there, it makes it thicker. Now, let's say you got some of this and you run out of bubble fluid. Grab some distilled water, pour some of this into the distilled water, and you got instant bubble fluid. That's what it is anyway. It's just glycerin mixed with distilled water.